According to TMZ, our girl Tisha Campbell has just revealed some not so good information about her ex, Duane Martin. According to Tisha Campbell, Duane Martin has been allegedly abusing her for years. Tisha said that the most recent attack was in December of 2018, but she is claiming that the physical and mental abuse started way back in 1996 when they first got married. Tisha said that Duane Martin once hit her in her chest with a closed fist. Tisha Campbell has now filed a restraining order against Duane Martin. He cannot come within 100 yards of her. Tisha also mentioned that he would make fun of her weight, saying it was the reason why she couldn't land any roles. Folks may wonder why she waited 20 years to come forward. Well, she said she was afraid of retaliation. Tisha is alleging that Duane started a smear campaign against her, claiming that she was an alcoholic and suffering from depression. But I guess her family and friends aren't buying it because they have written statements to back up her claims against Duane Martin. This is truly heartbreaking. This couple always looked so peaceful and loving. I guess the saying is true, never judge a book by its cover.
Tisha Michelle Campbell was born on October 13, 1968 in Oklahoma City, but she was raised in New Jersey. Her mother is named Mona Shockley, whom was a nurse, talent manager, gospel singer, and vocal coach. Her father is named Michael Campbell, whom was a factory worker, a singer, and a chess master, whom was also known to work with underprivileged children. She also attended Newark Arts High School. It was because of her musical talented parents where she got into the entertainment industry. She made her first appearance in 1974 at the age of 6 years old in a PBS show called The Big Blue Marble. She also won several talent shows, appeared in many programs such as Kids Are People Too, Unicorn Tales, and Captain Kangaroo. Then she appeared in one of my favorite childhood movies called Little Shop of Horrors as Chiffon, and I still watch that periodically to this day. I have the DVD. She was doing all of this while still in school. After she graduated from high school, she moved to Hollywood, where she became a star on the comedy series called Rag to Riches that ventured off into musicals such as School Days. She also appeared in many movies with Eddie Murphy, Kid and Play, and later landed her the famous comedy TV series Martin, and of course many more TV shows and movies thereafter. She met and then married Duane Martin in October 17, 1996. They have 2 sons together. She later filed for divorce in February. Now let's go into Duane Martin. All right, Duane Martin, born on August 11, 1965 in Brooklyn, New York. And he's an NYU graduate. Oh yes. Duane was drafted by the New York Knicks, believe it or not, before pursuing an acting career. His love for sports and his entrepreneurial spirit inspired him to start his own sports agency called Impact Sports. Duane launched Impact Sports with 2 clients holding $1 million in contracts. Oh yes, the company has expanded and now represents 50 clients and hold a $1 billion in contracts now. Impact has become the premier sports agency in the industry and handles some of the most sought after players in the NFL, NHL, and MLB. After acquiring an extensive real estate holdings portfolio in his own right, Duane recently launched a real estate company which will revitalize homes in the inner city by giving underprivileged families the rare opportunity to become homeowners. Duane and other television credits that he holds are included guest appearances in Abby, Yes Dear, Girlfriends, Between Brothers, Living Single, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He produced and starred in the acclaimed Fox series Getting Personal. Also, Duane was nominated for a Daytime Emmy for his role in the CBS telefilm Different Worlds, an interracial love story. He also starred opposite of Patti LaBelle in Out All Night and hosted 20 episodes of NBC's late night talk show Later. Duane He also co-wrote, produced, and raised funds and starred in The Seat Filler, which Kelly Rowland was a part of. He had also distributed the film as his newly formed company, The Momentum Experience, which takes a film and tours it like a play by buying out large theaters and offering the audience a full hitter such as Will Smith, Blair Underwood have become investors in the Momentum Experience. After seeing firsthand on how powerful the company has become, the Seat Filler opened via the Momentum Experience in Atlanta to huge success and enjoyed a $50,000 per screen average, virtually unheard of in Hollywood. In addition, this film was chosen to close the 8th annual Urban World Film Festival. Duane sold the film to Magnolia Pictures, who released it on DVD to huge success, of course. In the midst of all of this, he married Tisha Campbell, and now let's get personal. Okay, now before I get into Tisha Campbell's marital rules, let's go back to Martin. Now, it was told during the taping of Martin Lawrence and she used to be very close, but Martin's drinking and drug use didn't help the situation. Not to mention Tisha being a victim of rape, whom she was only 3 years old when this happened. I know, just sick. It was told she dealt with it for long as she could until she married Duane, and that gave her strength to finally realize what she was being subjected to, or did it. Now, I said did it because it has leaked that prior to her marrying Duane and filing charges against Martin, it was told that Martin and she were more than on-screen lovers. They were this off-screen. But upon it getting linked to her very wealthy at the time fiance, Duane Martin, that this was the case, and he was told to have threatened to end their engagement, whereas she finally decided to help her case by filing a lawsuit accusing Martin Lawrence of sexual harassment. But it goes deeper. Apparently, Martin isn't so innocent either. At the time, he had been arrested for punching a nightclub patron, sentenced to probation for concealing a loaded weapon, hospitalized after ranting at drivers on Ventura Boulevard, and twice accused in court of threatening women, allegedly. Tisha Campbell, too, and his estranged wife, Patricia, who described him in an affidavit as a violent drug abuser who often exhibited irrational and abusive behavior toward her. And she did say that he does love their 16-month-old daughter very much, but can't be trusted alone with her, though. Apparently, Martin's troubles spilled over to his work. Patricia then continued to have said that during a taping of the last show, Martin sobbed so uncontrollably, and whereas he had to be pushed onto the stage to start the damn show. So the question is, did Tisha Campbell make this up, or just embellish stories that were already being told about Martin to retain her engagement with Duane? Or was it all the truth and Duane merely gave her the courage to finally speak out? Tell me what you all think below. Now let's move on to the present. Okay, it seems that Duane and Tisha Campbell Martin marriage isn't as perfect. Like, who's marriage perfect? There's no such thing. Aside from the financial problems that Wendy Williams has completely spilled out all in the media, not to mention Will and Jada Pinkett Smith saving them from their foreclosure home by buying their house for them. Very nice. But it was also the countless of infidelities that Duane put Tisha through that caused her to go through depression and led her weight to go up and down. Not to mention, he was rumored to have had affairs while she was sick after her sarcoidosis had flared up and she was hospitalized. Oh yes, Tisha has been through it, honey. But the question is, why did she finally decided to forgive Martin, allegedly, and revamp the Martin show? And is this the reason for Duane and she split? Because the time is very suspicious. I mean, think about it. Duane is now going to be in a TV series based on the movie Bad Boys with sexy co-stars Jessica Alba and Gabrielle Union. Then you have Tisha rekindling on-screen romance with Martin Lawrence. all a coincidence, or have these two sacrificed their marriage for their careers? So, we are now going to see an uprise in both of their careers now. Oh, do note, Duane will be the first to be seen with a new woman. Tisha is in the zone and strictly focusing on her career and kids, like most mothers do anyway. Shit, the hell with man. I mean, look what the poor girl's been through. But the question is, how desperate is she to get back to the top? Martin Lawrence, being a former head elite leader himself before he screwed up, will he offer her another deal she can't refuse, or has she already accepted it? I guess we will see.